Hello viewers, welcome again to another interesting episode of Views and Opinion on Hill Media Africa. I am Olama Vivian Chinana. On Views and Opinion today, our focus is on vote buying in Nigeria. Vote buying in Nigeria have taken the center stage in our political activities, reason being that political parties and their candidates have shown by their conduct of political campaign that good manifesto and integrity of candidates running for political offices are not the ultimate determinant of electoral success. On the other hand, the electorates too have obviously demonstrated cynical electoral behavior by their readiness to sell their vote to the highest bidder. On this episode, we sample the opinion of the people, and here is what they have to say.
Vote buying in its scholarly expression is simply any form of monetary or material influence that is extended towards voters with the sole aim of influencing their votes.
I don't even know that before now politicians used to buy votes.
Those people who are taking money to vote, their conscience, they're also spoiling this country.
Our youth or people should stop collecting money from politicians. They should let politicians know that the thing they are collecting does not worth value of what they want them to do for them.
Some are receiving gifts now, then it's very, very wrong. We should have the change of heart and see that our country can move forward.
I don't even know that before now politicians used to buy votes. But to me, I think it's a sin against God and humanity to buy a vote, something you did not deserve or merited. I don't think that it is the right thing to do as an educated person, as someone who is civilized, as someone who wants a change, as someone who wants to transform a nation. You don't need to buy anything. It has to be by ability to convince people of what you can do, ability to say your vision, and allow people to buy in your vision and give you your votes. So for buying of votes, it's as if you are faking the whole things. And if you are laying a poor foundation, there is no how you can build a taller building. So to me, buying a vote is not right, and it should be eradicated.
Those people who are taking money to vote, their conscience, they're also spoiling this country. If you know the person that will do well for masses, you vote them. Don't take money from anybody.
Concerning the vote buying in Nigeria, I will say that it's not fair. Our youth or people should stop collecting money from politicians. They should let politicians know that the thing they are collecting does not worth value of what they want them to do for them. Because I will say that our politicians are learning from their masters, the Europeans, during their days when they were in dark age. Now we are in the modern era. Nigeria is supposed to have grown to know that they should stop buying their future with rice, with chicken, turkey.
It's only the rich people who don't have sympathy for poor people. We take money from these people and vote them back again. We don't want APC. Since APC started saying that the president and the governor, they are not doing anything for us. Things are going up every day.
Our vote is very, very wrong. We should try as much as possible this time around to have a change of heart, to look at what has been happening in our country and see that our votes will really count. If we make that decision, we see that our votes will count. So we should come back this time around. And most of us don't have PVC. We don't have PVC. They will just relax. I will not vote. After it will not count. And then some of us that have PVC, they will say, let's go and sell the votes and get money and share it. Maybe rice, wrapper. If some are started receiving gifts now, then it's very, very wrong. We should have the change of hearts and see that our country can move forward. And then we should vote in those people that we know that can help us very, very well by next time. All these people that have been ruling this country, I think they should be flushed out from the system because we need people. We need people that come in. And then most people that have that credibility to come and rule us. They just relax. They're like they should continue. Nigeria has spoiled. But if we make that if you have that kind of mindset as we want to change Nigeria, it will really change.
Though we are talking about vote buying in Nigeria, of course, we know a lot of things have been going on as regards to that. That during election, people actually come out to do one or two things in order to get people to their part. So, tell us what vote buying is.
Well, from a layman's perspective, people would think that vote buying has to do with just the monetary influence given to voters to influence their voting decision right there at the polling unit. That's the most common form of vote buying. But that's not the only way vote buying can take place. In fact, vote buying in its scholarly expression is simply any form of monetary or material influence that is extended towards voters with the sole aim of influencing their votes. The influence on the vote can be in two forms. One, you can influence them to vote in a particular way, or you can influence them not to vote at all.
Okay.
Are you getting it now? So they must not vote for it to be vote buying. Are you getting it now? They can also be dissuaded from even coming out to vote as a way of ensuring that that particular person from that region or from that place that is supposed to have more votes is discouraged from or prevented from having that number of votes required.
But they do it even before the day of the election.
Yes,
some people go to local governments to distribute maybe rice, rubber, and all of that too.
Yes, you are correct. You are correct. That's why we are looking at the fact that any form of influence, material-wise or monetary, that is targeted at influencing the outcome of a particular voting decision of a group of voters or some area of voters is vote buying.
Another thing is that why do people say their vote?
People say their vote for several reasons. One of the major reasons I think people say their vote is because they feel that the politicians cannot be trusted. Okay. Are you getting it now? For example, if you vote somebody who has said he will build 10-story building for the shopping mall in a given community, and in 4 years he refused to build it. Now this person is coming back again for the election, maybe a second time or a third time, as the case may be, and then he comes with a different promise again. You're not going to believe him. Now in that case, people will say it is better he gives me the money now.
Let me eat it now.
Let me eat my own share now. Whatever he does while he's in power is no longer my pain. So that's one of the major reasons why people say their vote. Another thing again is the economic situation of the country.
Okay, I wanted to come to that because hunger.
Hunger, yes. Many people are living below poverty line. Somebody once said, they said, imagine how much you are paid in Nigeria, in Naira. Convert it to dollar in a month. And then, okay, divide that money by the 30 days in a month. Are you getting it now? Whatever it gives you, convert it to dollar. You will see, you will be shocked.
I wanted to come to that to ask you what are the possible measures, things that could be done to crop, up these vote buying stuff.
But one of the major ways to crop this issue of vote buying is helping people to realize that there is need to have firm personal ideology.
Okay.
Firm personal ideology. Let's take the case of Anambra election in November 2021. You saw that old woman who refused to collect 5,000 naira. They gave her 3,000, she said no. They gave her 4,000, she said no. They increased it to 5,000, she said over her dead body that she must vote for Governor Soludo. That is anger. They did everything to embarrass and molest that woman at that place. No way. She trended on social media for that reason. And what happened? After the election, Soludo won. She was the first electorate invited to government gathering and was awarded by the governor, Obiano, the sum of 1 million naira for that strong personal ideology. If we can have a kind of value reorientation in the system, where we can talk to both the youths and the elderly, and make them understand that this idea of vote buying is mortgaging our tomorrow. I get it. Yes, we are mortgaging our tomorrow.
Though, election is fast approaching, 2023. So we actually want you to talk to the youths, tell them what they are supposed to do, let them know that the power is in their hands to choose their leaders. Please, we need you to talk to them.
Well, I think the time is right, my fellow youths, to look at the idea of vote buying and say enough is enough. We cannot continue to mortgage the future of this country by selling our votes, thereby selling our conscience. The best thing is this: we should look at everyone that is actually aspiring for any political position. Check their ideologies and, if possible, their manifesto. We are youth, most of us are read. Go through what they have and then pitch your tent with a candidate that is credible and that can help salvage the economy of this country and give us a better tomorrow. The Nigeria that you and I want to inherit from these elderly ones tomorrow should be a healthy, prosperous, and one strong united nation. So let us say no to vote buying and stand by it.
Good to know you're still there. The obvious outcome of vote buying is that it is gradually becoming a bane of democracy in Nigeria. In a democracy, the electorate are slowly losing their voting power by exchanging it for money and other material things. And by so doing, it is a big hindrance to the idea of free and fair election that ensures that the citizens elect leaders they deem fit to govern them. We hereby call on Nigerians to be responsible enough to understand the power they have in voting the right person and exploit to change the situation for better. Go get your voter's card if you haven't and begin now to make a deliberate plan to vote in the upcoming general election. Please exercise your franchise and do not sell your vote. Don't be an agent of violence. Thank you so much for watching. Please join us again next week for another interesting episode. Please like our post, share, and drop your comment in the comment section. But please follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. My name is Olama Vivian Chinana. I'll see you again next week. Please do take care of yourself and bye for now.